and let us all do we can to build a better future.
We have a really stupid story coming from another flight attendant, this one on duty, this one from JetBlue, who has threatened to arrest someone. You guys have all checked out the story before. Okay, so I can't ask you the question, but I can ask the audience the question, who by the time they get it. Anyway, audience, what do you think this guy was in trouble for? It's probably not the reason you thought or think. Write it anyway. It's dumber. Okay. So... and we have a video to play on this as well, which will just sort of show how stupid this is. So Tyler Weitzman, who lives in Miami, told Insider he was taking a last-minute trip to Los Angeles after he was invited by the content creators Yes Theory to film videos for their YouTube channel, something we can relate to. I mean, not making enough to be hired to go somewhere, but the other parts. Weitzman said that when he boarded the plane, he overheard a passenger in JetBlue's first class, dubbed Mint. By the way,
Mint.
What a terrible name for first class.
I know.
Oh, you know those cheap things that movie theaters give you? That's the seats I want. Mint by the airline asked a flight attendant whether he could have a snooze kit. The kits include earplugs and eye shade, according to JetBlue's website. Look at that. That's pricey. That's like $2. Oh shoot.
I have like 3 of them at home that I don't use. I mean,
well,
I can donate them to JetBlue.
We're gonna get to that. You may have been committing a crime without realizing it.
Oh shoot.
So when Weitzman told the flight attendant he hadn't received much sleep the night before and asked her whether, and by the way, this is also the time where airports and airlines are like, please fly with us.
Yeah,
no one's flying with us.
We're begging you.
Please get on this plane. I beg of you. Asked her whether he could have one of the kits. He was told they were offered only to Mint passengers.
Mint passengers, but I'm minty fresh.
Yeah, he said, my mouth is feeling really good, so can I get one
Would
too?
not be me. Not
then
today.
Weitzman said a Mint passenger who overheard his earlier conversation with the flight attendant found him on the plane and gave him an eye mask. So this person, just to clarify, which we'll get to in a second, this person received a kit, which is a thing.
Because they were a Mint passenger.
They were a Mint passenger.
Yes.
So they were given, as part of their purchase of the ticket, this sleeve of a couple items that they own, apparently. Apparently not. We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, right.
And so they said, oh, with the property that I own, I, first-class Mint passenger, will hand over ownership of this eye mask to non-Mint passenger. And in a normal world...
Such a kind gesture,
yeah.
by the way, right?
Actually,
overhearing that and being like, yo, here you go.
Yeah. Actually, he says on this, that was the kindest thing a stranger had done for me this year, he told Insider. So this is where the story should end.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't be reading it.
It's over.
But
everybody feels
JetBlue decided, you know what, like the stick right here, but shove it up my ass and just keep going. So, but before the plane left the gate, he said the flight attendant approached Weitzman in his seat and told him he would not be able to keep the eye mask, demanding he return it.
What?
Weitzman said he and the flight attendant argued for more than 6 minutes. He said he recorded their exchange and posted a shortened clip to TikTok, which has since earned 1 million views, which we're actually going to pull up right now before I finish the rest of this story.
Can we play that?
Our first TikTok video.
Sorry. You didn't buy a Mint seat, so you can't use the Mint products.
Do you have snooze kits available for sale?
Those kits are not available for sale. You can buy them online, but you cannot buy them on the airplane. You can't even buy them online right now.
Well, I think it's a little ridiculous.
But I don't have 143 other masks to give everybody else in the airplane a mask. That's not fair.
Well,
How is that fair that you get one and they can't have one?
You didn't give me a mask, though.
No, I didn't. But
you refused. You did your job. You did your job.
But you got it from a customer sitting in Mint.
You gave a customer sitting there a Mint product.
Not for you, for him to use.
It wasn't
just
the sir that
wants
gave
to
it
keep them from bringing all the blankets and all the food back here to their friends. They can't do that either. He's refusing to give me that mask.
Just like, come on, he's on a flight. He wants to go.
I mean, I would be
Okay.
which is why I would be shaking.
This, he also could be very tired, which is why he wants the mask. At one point, Weitzman said he heard a member of the crew call for security. So basically, they're willing to delay the entire plane because this guy has a face mask.
And call security.
Yeah.
Over a nothing burger.
And the supervisor boarded the aircraft and reiterated the company's policy to him, saying, we will cause thousands of dollars in delays if you don't hand over an eye mask that someone gave to you. He said he agreed to return the mask to avoid further delays after the flight crew told him he'd have to get off the plane if he refused to comply. Fuck these guys. Just outright fuck these guys. So a JetBlue representative confirmed in a statement told to Insider on Tuesday that customers in Mint were prohibited from sharing products like meals, alcohol, pillows, blankets, and other amenities. I love that they're like, we need this in our EULA. This is
I
what we
mean,
need.
I understand alcohol. Like, if you're getting alcohol for free as a part of your ticket, like, yeah, don't go delivering alcohol to everybody on the plane. But like,
I would be delivering alcohol to the people.
well, of course.
That's why that was
bootlegging right there. I'd be like,
But
hey,
sleep
buddy.
mask. Come on.
And it's like, it's such an elitist thing. It's
yes.
the first class people, they get our branded eye mask. You poors that didn't get it, you don't get an eye mask. And so the interesting thing to take away is, how anti-capitalistic is this? This person in first class, the Mint class, has purchased a mask system that apparently is very nice. It has their embroidery and everything on it. And he doesn't actually own it. So if you are taking JetBlue Mint flights, you don't own the thing that you're buying. Because if JetBlue can say what you do with your property, you don't own it. So JetBlue in all of this is really saying, if you buy a Mint mask, you're not. You're basically doing the equivalent of like an online game where you're paying to have access to a experience.
But they don't return the masks, do they? Because that would be like a hygiene situation, right?
But apparently they don't own them either. So you have to take them. They
so
don't
it's
want them
just
back.
like in this like ownership purgatory.
Yeah. Because if
Wow.
you can control who has a mask when they buy them, you're implicitly saying they don't fully own the mask, or they don't own all the rights to the mask. And that's really goddamn pathetic. And you're not doing it, and you're doing it literally on class
And in
lines.
what other context would something like this happen,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, how do you own something but not own something?
Okay, hold on. 'Cause there's something else that's still ringing in my head from that entire story, and that is, you had a Mint class passenger, out of the kindness of their heart, give it away, the eye mask or whatever it was. You know, here you go. It's one and done and over with. There's no debate. It's like, whatever. Like, we all got somewhere to go. Here you go. I don't need it. I'm done with it. Let's move on. It's the crew that decided to instigate this fight even further.
Very committed to their job.
Yeah, and the thing is, why be again? But this isn't the first time we've heard.
Come on our
airlines-
plane, get off.
Yeah, but this isn't the first time. Again, we've heard airlines treat their customers like crap. We've seen this happen to other airline companies as well, and what they have done to their consumers. You know, there was a point, I guess, in time where, you know, when you were flying out, the said airline would treat you like royalty. It didn't matter what class you were. I mean, of course, it did matter, but it's this right here. The actions are unspeakable, and JetBlue, way to be with the times, way to show your strength by bullying your customers.
And to quote a certain mannerism kid'll pull off, JetBlue, fuck you.
And that is the kind of hard-hitting...
Investigative journalism.
Journalism.
That's Heartland's Media.
Media.
You're welcome.